your OCs. I'm sorry, the schedule has been so weird and I haven't done OCs in a while. That is because I feel like YouTube, I'm always super confused about schedules, and that is why it is so random. I'll try to do this once a week until I get things settled, and then maybe I'll do it more than that. But the first OC here is by Anime Boy Blader on DeviantArt, and their OC's name is Angelo. They have a little bio, but it's not very long. Angelo is half human, half angel, who lives in a modern world. He is also a high school student. Okay, so it's very simple to the point. There's not a lot of detail on, I'm not sure a lot about his character, but he's half human and half angel. And he's a high school student. That's making me remember of, what's it called? Oh my gosh, Angel Beats? Is that what it's called in anime? Where it's like the afterlife or something, and then they're like at a high school, which I'm not sure why. I never really watched it. I watched like maybe like an episode or two, but I hear it's really good, so I should probably try it sometime. But this reminds me of that. I don't think they had angel wings in their head, but it reminds me because it says angel in it, and it's anime. That's the only reason I'm remembering that. But yeah, I wanted to watch it, but I got so busy. I used to watch anime all the time. Like, I would go through Death Note, and then Inuyasha, and then Ouran High School, and those are some really weird choices. I love Mushishi too. Mushishi's really good, and Full Moon Sagashite is really good. And there's so many that are really good, and I can't think of them right now. Moribito, I love Moribito too. There's a lot, and I can't remember them all. I wish I could, like, write down a list. Sometime I need to make a video on anime and stuff like that, because I used to watch it all the time, and if I had more time I would still watch it all the time, but sadly I have very limited time right now. Though it's fun to have lots of work to do and always be busy. Then it makes your free time so much more fun when you're busy. I don't know why that is. But with this character, Angelo here, I was a little confused at how old he was supposed to look. It says high school student, but that's a wide range of how old you can look, because there are some high school students that look really young, and then there's high school students that are really old. So I had no idea how old he was supposed to look, so I did make him look pretty young, simply because the original drawing looked pretty young. But I don't know, it could be either way. Next up here is Foreign Cheese. Foreign Cheese. That is an interesting username, but their OC was so unique. I really wanted to draw this one because it just looks so cool. There's a bio, so let me read it. Nino, I'm not sure if that's pronounced Nino or Neno. It's Neno, so it could be Neno or it could be Nino. I'm gonna say Nino. Nino and Blue. Blue is, I'm guessing, the ghost, and Neno is the little fire guy. This is my OCs. They come from the planet Mercury, but Neno comes from the sun and is how Blue speaks. So Blue speaks through Neno or the fire guy. Blue is a warrior for the planet, and Nino is her armor. Blue needs Nino to change her looks, like from this to a human or Saturnian. Saturnian. Is that actually a word? Is that what they call them? Like they call Martians? It's Saturnians? I honestly don't know, but this is actually really cool. I really wanted to draw this one because it just looks so adorable with the little fire friend next to this blue ghost-like looking alien girl. But she has like hair on an eyeball, and that kind of gives me heebie-jeebies, because then it makes you think of like the time where you get like an eyelash stuck in your eye and it's like super annoying. This is probably like that on like extreme levels, because she has hair grown on a giant eyeball. That's terrifying, but it's super cool though. I love the design. I think it's really neat. What I think is cool about her bio here is that it says that Nino or Neno, the fire guy, speaks for her, which is kind of cool. I don't know why it speaks for her. Can she not speak? Well, she doesn't have a mouth, so maybe they never do speak. Maybe they talk telepathically. They're like a race of people that communicate telepathically. I know that really doesn't make much sense, but yeah, I swear ducks do. Ducks have a hive mind. Because there was this time we had these ducks outside the car, and I was like, great, let's throw them one piece of bread. It was one duck. One duck. There was no other ducks around. As soon as that happened, they all swarmed. I didn't even know there was others. The others were so far away. How could they possibly know that we fed a duck? They have a hive mind. They have a hive mind, and they tell the other ducks every time they get food. But seriously, Where did they come from? I was so confused. Okay, next up here is Chad. It's a commission. There was a commission like months ago. I think it was a month or two ago I got a commission from Chad. And this guy was making a trading card game. What you call TCG, where it's like, you know, Vanguard, Pokemon cards, all those different trading card games like Magic, The Gathering, stuff like that. Well, this guy's making one of those games, and I'm not sure if he's selling it yet, but the website is right there on the page, and you can also, I'll put a link down in the description in case you want to go check it out, but I don't know if it's for sale yet, but hopefully it will soon. It sounds fun. I used to be super into trading card games. By the way, there's 3 drawings here, so I'm like shoving 3 drawings into one video. That's because I drew these like a month or 2 ago when they commissioned it, but I wasn't supposed to put them up, like upload them until after the game was completed. So that's why this is going up later than when I drew it. I wanted to put them all up together because my style has been changing and I've been changing a lot. And then the more I draw and change my style, the more I like look back at drawings and I'm like, well, they don't look exactly and fit in with the ones I'm doing now, so I thought I'd just hook them all together. Plus, because they go all together, and if I don't hook them all together, I'd have to upload them one at a time through every single OC video, and that would take forever. But yeah, I used to be so into TCGs and trading card games. I loved Pokemon trading cards for like a little bit, just because of the online game. Then I was super into Vanguard. The Vanguard cards, you know, Cardfight Vanguard, I love that. I also watched the anime on top of it, just because it made me more hyped for the game. I used to play it with my siblings all the time. Then I tried Magic the Gathering, but they changed that game so much, and you can't just jump in anymore. It's so confusing and changed because it's been around so long. So it was really hard for me to even attempt getting into it, and I ended up just giving up because it was just too detailed at that point. But I'm trying to think, did I play any others? I played like Hearthstone, is that what it's called? Not sure if that's really what it's called, but yeah, it's an online card game. And surprisingly, I used to play, when I was a kid, I played Free Realms. Do you guys remember that game? It was like an MMO. Yeah, I played Free Realms, and it had a little card game in it, but I only ever played it when they had like these online tournaments at like 3 a.m. and I'd be up way too late playing this online tournament. But it was so much fun, like, oh my gosh. And I also played, okay, this is not a trading card game. It's Wizard 101, that's not even close. There's cards in the game, but it's not trading cards. Like, at least the Free Realms one was trading cards. It just, you know, my favorite was Vanguard by far, so far. I mean, that's the only one I've played that I felt like I understood fully and had so much fun with it. I felt really like involved with it. I didn't like Pokemon. I enjoyed Pokemon until I found another game because it's, I don't know. It's like you have to level up your Pokemon every single time someone kills it. So if someone gets the high leveled one, they can kind of like wipe your team unless you have like special ones like the EX and stuff like that. So it gets so confusing. You have to keep adding powers to them when they come back in. And it feels like you can't just attack as soon as you get in. You have to like hopefully level him up before he's dead, and it's so confusing. I don't know how that's supposed to work. I guess if you understood it a little better, but for me, it felt like one person, as soon as they got to like level 3 or whatever, they just wipe everybody, and that's just how it worked. But yeah, Vanguard was my favorite. I had a lot of fun with that one. I'm trying to think of any others. I don't think I've played any others. But they're so much fun. I need to try some new ones. There's probably a lot of others. You guys will have to let me know if there's other trading card games that are fun. And make sure you go check out their website and see if you'd like to try that trading card game sometime, because it's probably pretty fun. It says it's supposed to be simple and easy to jump into. If you buy, I think if they do sell it soon, you can get, it gets 2 decks with 1 purchase. It's supposed to be really easy to jump into. Like they'll let you like play with 2 people just by buying 1 package thing. And that sounds interesting. Like, it's super interesting to make it easy to jump into. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.